And I guess we can make these three little boxes up, the light boxes. So control drag. Move it up here. And whenever I have a repeated item like this, like there's also going to be one in the middle. Instead of copying this over now and then doing all the edits later, I think I would rather just try to build it out first and then copy it over to save you a little bit of time. It also has like a glass lens over it, so I'm going to copy paste that back polygon and just make it fill up that space. And also thicken the glass a little bit. Maybe that's too thick. H to hide it, and this part normally I wouldn't be going into this kind of detail for the block out, but since this is gonna be duplicated, I kind of want to just finish it off now. So copy paste, move. Let's divide this a couple times with the loop slice. Alt C, click, and then D, and uniform. So maybe like that. And you can pick all these, B, drag them in. B, escape. And let's give these a material, so M for material, and call it LED light white. Okay, enter. And all of this can be M, this can be chrome, and then pick these corners. If you pick one corner, you can hold down Alt and double click to get all the other corners, and then Shift and double click to get all these loops. So again, that's pick one corner, Alt double click, Shift double click, B, D to increase, escape, escape. Let's press oh, I forgot about these. So again, well, if I do Alt double click, it might not work here. Yeah, it's not a complete loop, so I'm gonna manually go get all four corners, and then Shift double click to get the whole loop, and then B, to encirculate it, and that is the technical term. U for unhide. Now this glass has some ridges in it, so maybe let's do Shift H to hide everything else. And I'm gonna make this cylinder only 12 sides because it's really minor, like a tiny detail. And scale it, R for scale. Okay, and let's do Control D. We'll duplicate. So if I left click and drag my arrow. I don't want that many, so I'm going to press A to decrease. Again, A and D is your increase, decrease. Oh, my rice is done. Okay, escape, escape, U for unhide. And now all this stuff here, let me double click all that, M, make sure this is all gonna be glass. Okay. And maybe just for good measure, another loop slice here, Alt C, and Q to change the type to free, and move it up here. B for bevel, A to decrease, Alt 3 to convert that selection into polygons. Now B for bevel, drag it in, and again it's doing this, I don't know what that deal is there, but just make sure you have group polygons on. Alright, so now I want to copy one more to the middle, but I don't want to, I have some symmetrical stuff on, so I'm going to say Control Shift V, oh sorry, just V to turn it off, and then I can select this with my middle mouse button, because remember there's a lot of stuff behind here that we won't get normally, so use your middle mouse button and just drag a box around everything in here, and then Shift double click, copy paste, and then again Control Shift space to put it in the middle. Now I think the proportion's a little bit off, so let me try again, this time a little bit smaller. And in that case, let me delete this one. So if I want to mirror, well, let me just copy paste it first. Copy paste, Control Shift space, X. And then if I want to mirror this one, Shift V, mirror X. Holding down Shift V, mirror X. So if hopefully you see the pattern now where everything to deal with symmetry is based off of the V key. So just V by itself turns symmetry on and off. Control Shift V is my symmetry options. Shift V is mirroring stuff over, and there's also Control Alt V, which is another type of mirroring that we'll get into later. But anyways, just remember V and all different combinations of V will give you symmetry, which is an extremely important part of doing this kind of modeling. Alright, so I've been talking for about half an hour. I want to take a little break here. We can pick up in the next video. Thanks.